What's up, you guys? I want to give you a couple updates with the Clapton jig and answer a couple questions. I noticed a couple of you guys have been having troubles with a couple of steps, so here we go. First thing, the tips. We did update the tips. We had a couple of people saying that thin wire, especially with 40 gauge, was getting stuck, so we print them a lot finer now, and it has helped out with getting caught in there, bunching up, so you should be able to get away with using the smaller gauges now. The other question people were asking was, well, not so much a question, but commenting and saying it's a little too complicated. I'm going to show you guys how to set this up. And we did also take out the back hole in the back leg of this, just because it was bunching up the wire and it just makes it more complicated to set up as well. So here we go. I'm going to make a fused Clapton today. So I got my two wires right here. Got my clamp. Now you see in the clamp you have, let's see if we focus in a little bit, you have a part with a little hole in the top, kind of like an indent, and then the bottom side is going to be flat all across. So this side is going to be up right here. See the little indent there? So I'll grab our two wires. Don't have to worry about feeding it through the actual tip yet, just get it through the clamp. So I just feed it through the spring and just put it through there. I don't have to actually put it in the holes yet, just feed it through. Then we're gonna grab Clapton jig. I already got my spool wire on there. I'm gonna wrap it around the tip here. Give me a little more slack. I'm gonna wrap it around the tip of these two wires. That's gonna go on the drill. Alright, now what I like to do, because this Clapton jig is a little bit lower than the drill I'm using right now, so I want to kind of feed this wire down a little bit, just to give it some distance away from there. And if you want, if you get this Clapton really good with your hand in the beginning, it's going to start off a lot better when you start going with the jig. So, and really it's just pinch your fingers together, that's it. Now that that's looking good, slide this clamp up, and I'm going to set it inside one of those grooves and then let it close. So now this wire is feeding directly down a 90-degree angle into that clamp. And then all you have to do is set this on there. There's two legs. Set those two legs on the outside of the clamp, tighten up the little bit of slack you got there. Hold the drill. Alright, I'll take a look at how this turned out, see if I can zoom in here. There you go. That's some nice fused Clapton wire. Now all you gotta do, when you're done, zoom out here. I'm gonna pinch one side. Normally I'd cut it. I'll just stop being lazy. Pretend we're done with the wire here. Cut it, grip in with your pliers, put the drill the opposite rotation, and then you kind of just work out that kink in there. My drill just kind of came loose here. And when you're wrapping with it, it's not going to make a difference anyways. So, alright, if you guys have any questions, comment below. I'll answer your questions as best as I can, try to get back. I do have tons and tons of people posting on social media, sending me messages and questions and everything. If you need to get a hold of me and you need a response, for sure the best way to get a hold of us is emailing us at vaped3d@gmail.com. Alright, thanks guys.